my name's Kelly, and we are at the Session Street Community Garden in Providence, Rhode Island, and we are going to play in the dirt. We're at our compost piles at the community garden. A big issue for community gardening, at least here in Rhode Island, is composting. And one of the problems is that we generate a lot of green material. The green material is our high nitrogen stuff. It's our food scraps, it's the non-diseased plants, coffee grounds that maybe somebody brings from home, any of our cuttings from the garden as we pull them up. A lot of this is generated in a community garden. The brown, high carbon materials, not so much. So what we've done here in our community garden is I've added some torn up cardboard. We have some compost that was left over when we began our plots this year. I've added some leaf mulch from my home compost pile. I've stirred it all up so that we don't have any a heavy concentration of any of them. We have a nice variety of carbon brown materials here. So in our compost pile, as you can see on the far right, we have a finished pile that's resting. This pile has been up to as high as 130 degrees, probably even higher before I put a thermometer in it. I'll put a thermometer right in the middle. It's around, yesterday it was a little over 100. So between 100 and 140 degrees is going to break down any pathogens or weed seeds in the compost. So we've got a nice hot compost pile here. It's doing really, really good work, breaking down really fast. The reason it's breaking down so fast, one of the reasons, is because we have a nice balance of nitrogen and carbon. We're blending about a 1-to-1 ratio. Some people say you can go as much as 3-to-1. That's the standard, 3 parts carbon to 1 part nitrogen. In the community garden, like I said earlier, we don't have a lot of carbon, so we're going 1-to-1, and it's still effective. And one of the reasons it's effective is because we're going to break down the nitrogen, the green materials, into smaller sizes. These large pea tendrils will take a long time to break down. The organisms are very, very small. They cannot, it's like feeding a newborn a steak. They cannot break down large material like this, so we've got to chop it up, we've got to mix it in, air, water, nice combination of carbon and nitrogen. That's what we need for good compost. So I am going to take the green materials out of our compost bin and we'll start chopping it up. So hang on for just a second and we'll be right back.